back with another film review. This time I'm reviewing Undertone. This film I've been seeing on TikTok and Instagram. At first I thought I wouldn't be able to afford to see it. Contrary to popular belief, I do have to pay to see my movies, right? But then I saw this AMC Prime, not AMC, it's called AMC A-List, and they said for the first month it's $1. So I will be seeing horror films in the theater, and this was just one of those ones that it was emphasized in the trailer that sound was so crucial to this film and very important. And having seen the film, I have to say, like, if you're seeing this review in the future and you didn't get the chance to see it in theaters, you miss out severely, because like not only is it's not just about hearing the sound in and of itself, but the way that sound vibrates within the seat. I think like when they were doing like the sound editing on it, like they were just like, they literally had their headphones and they're like, I'm in the studio right now, but hold on. Yeah. You know what? Turn that bass up. My seat not moving. That's how that film felt. This is how this film felt. Because like sound is a character and it transcends the movie itself. Like I felt for a minute that I was in 40S because like yes, so the premise of this film, I'm sorry, I was just fanboying over this film, but the premise of this film is that you have these two people that there's podcasters and they're listening to these recordings. They're actually a true crime podcast, or they do creepy stories and things that happen that could be fiction, that could be not. And it's kind of a little bit of investigative in the sense. And they get this email where they receive 10 recordings, and over the course of the film, you listen to these 10 recordings. But it's crucial to also state, without giving away any spoilers, these are non-spoilers, so you probably get this gathers from the trailer. The film focuses on her, and there's other people, but you never really see them, but it just focuses primarily on her in the way that sound is narrative. And I really appreciate that, because there's at times you think that's, okay, something's going to happen or this, but like the way that sound carries this film, like they were really in their bag. Now there were some creative decisions that I wish they would have done a little bit better, or not even done a little bit better, but I think I appreciate seeing the film at home, wearing headphones while I watch it, and really put myself in the environment of the character in this film. Because even though I will say the theater experience did give me the sound quality, it didn't give me true black. Like I currently have a Sony TV, and so when the film goes black, my screen goes black, right? But I wish there was a perfect combination or screening of this film that was also in IMAX and in Dolby, so I'd be able to experience that, because I wasn't able to experience that. I got the sound, but I didn't get the visual of that. So when the film blackouts that time and it really wants you to hone in on the sound and really listen to it, I really wasn't able to, because the black screen wasn't a real black screen. It was a false black, a little tainted, a little gray, if you will. So that made me think a little bit like, okay, what would it be like at a home experience where I can get a true black screen? But again, the sound in this film is phenomenal, especially in that third act. It really ups the ante. And now the story a little bit, it does take an original take on something that you're very familiar with without giving away any spoilers. And it's very interesting, and I like the idea that it does buy into a little bit of a hysteria. The woman the actress in this film is very talented to be able to, because you got to think about it. Like, she's literally in the film just doing this, and we're supposed to get a sense of emotion and tenseness and intensity just based off of that. And with that said, it's definitely a film that I want to see again, but I'm glad that I was able to experience it in theaters, to feel the vibrations within my seat, because again, you are missing out on that if you have not seen this film in theaters. If you have the time to see it, please see it now. I am staying up late to upload this review, hoping that someone sees this review and it makes them take their ass to the theater. Now, if you are at home, I will say you will get the benefit of getting a true black screen. So when it, depending on the TV that you have, I have a Sony TV. So when the screen goes black, it's pitch black, and it really lets me hone in on my senses on the sound. Maybe now that I've seen the film, maybe I close my eyes when the screen goes black because I know I'm supposed to really lock in and focus on the sound and the effects that it has. Sound as a character in this film is phenomenal, and it's definitely one that I recommend that you guys see and to lock in on, right? And if your screen or your theater doesn't get as dark, close your eyes for a moment to really hone in on that sound, okay? But without further ado, that concludes my review. Like, comment, have you seen the film? Are you going to see the film? Are you seeing this film in the future and you didn't have the luxury of seeing it in theaters? I'm so sorry, but hopefully you'll be able to experience the true blackness of this. And if you're watching it at home, please wear headphones in the near future. But as always, subscribe and on me. Ciao.